Hello, everyone, and welcome to the one and only Precious Diamond Surviving in the Rough. Welcome to my platform, each and every one of you. Um, all I can really truly say is God is real, God is first, always and forever. Um, People that know that God is real, we know God ways are not man made ways. I'm grateful for that. And this has been a long journey. And I know I'm just as much as shocked as anyone else, but not really because some people knew who I was and played games with God for years. And God says I am. I am the high priestess. Some people know it, some people don't care. Some people care, some people honor that. And, you know, because God did create man and woman. So he knows that's why his ways are not our ways. So I'll just say God is in control. Um, our story is priceless, painless. Our story is true. Um, I do not really care about the negative energy because if God is for you, who can be against you? No one at all. That's powerful. My heart aches for my biological family that I never met. Those people and other people know how and what people are going, how and what they did to get me. God will keep revealing. This case opened up in 2023. I don't deserve to be sitting outside, but at the same time, I am who God says I am. And God is the director over the one and only Precious Diamond Surviving in the Rough. That's why it's big. And we can't hide it. The truth shall and will set us free because guess what? The damage has already been done. To me, my three daughters, my biological family, the damages already has been done. And it's sitting right in front of our faces. And this is why I thought about it. I said, dang, if God is for you, who can be against you? Take your power back. I don't deserve to be treated like I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but stand up and speak the truth about our story. I have biological family. God is my witness. God is in control over everything that moves, everything that breathes. And God is real. God is all over. God is huge. We know that. Everyone knows that. Even the devil knows that. God is real and God has all power. Remember, God turned water into wine. God turned water into wine. That is powerful. That is so powerful. But I think everyone that is watching and that have gave me um help me for everyone, I really appreciate that because you can see and feel how powerful God energy is. June the 20th of 2025 of this year will make 1 year that I have been separated from my daughters. But like I said, may God works because the damage has already been done. My body has been stripped, torn, but I love God and I truly trust God in a major way. God has been so so good. God has been so good to me, um, because it seemed like every time I feel like I'm about to lose it, God just keep reeling me back in. Like, daughter, I'm here. Like, I'm using you for my powerful purpose. And God knows, at the end of the day, God knows best. And that's who those people really are. Like, y'all know that I'm telling the truth. Let these people help me. I'm sitting outside. I got to sit outside. And people think, okay, and people think that, it, and it's like, I know people be like, oh, she's being lazy, she's sitting down. No, when God hands her on something, that's what happens. But I think everyone, down to the dollars, the 50 cents, the quarters, everyone, like, I thank you. And this is real. This is happening. This, yes, our story deserves to be shared, felt, heard, or whatever. However God, however God plans is. But I know that God is a man. He doesn't lie. I'm out here fighting for me and my three daughters' life. I'm fighting for our lives and trusting, truly trusting God, knowing that God is real and I am God's powerful earth angel. People know that. And it's just like, okay, take your power back because I don't deserve this. And it's good to hear from, my mouth. It's good to hear from my mouth because this is getting out of hand. It's like a big circus, like big, you know what I'm saying? Big criminal circus. And it's like, it's so sad. It just breaks my heart. But I have to keep going and listening to the voice of God and still have strong faith, knowing that my three daughters are going to be returned to me when God is ready to release them. And this is God's true power across the nation. I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. I am a high priestess. I am connected with God. Um, God used me. I'm not angry with God at all, because at the end of the day, God knows best, and I do have biological family, and I was kidnapped from Key West, Florida, and God allowed it. I was kidnapped, and I'm at the same time. God knows. God created me. I am human, and I still feel going through all of these horrific experiences, being homeless by force. But this is, y'all are watching God's true power across the nation. You're watching how powerful God is. He's moving swiftly. He's moving in His motion, in His pace. Power. Just to let y'all know, y'all, if y'all looking at these shades right here, these shades, guess where I got these shades from? I got these shades from Dollar Tree. They was 175. Let y'all see them. Yeah, these was 175, and I seen them and I was like, actually, 150 and then tax or whatever. But this, yeah. So I appreciate everyone for listening, your ears, but um, justice for all. At the end of the day, God knows best. He gonna do whatever. God is gonna do whatever He's gonna do, whatever He's been doing. Just keep the faith. That's so disrespectful. It's really not, but it is saying, talking about me going to work and stuff like that, knowing that I was, all of this stuff happened to me. So disrespectful. I just feel like, just throw that out there. Being so disrespectful, like you don't want to work, like you trying to, like, what I'm saying. No, I don't need to work. God promised me something, and I'm gonna stick with it. May God on His earth with me. However, you know what I'm saying? Long as I get my daughters back in my care and my custody, because my daughters, man, I was on a highway risking my life asking for help. Like, that's what my sign says. So if you see me, like, just, and I be sitting out there for like 3 or 4 or 5 hours because it's like I'm trying to get my fare. The room here is about sometimes the prices change, 56, 58, 70, 70, 80, 80, no more than that. So, but I really miss my girls 15, 13, and 9. My girls mean so much to me, but God is first, and my daughters are second, and I will put myself third. I am so in love with my daughter. It's like, seriously, I'm so in love with God, first of all. So in love with God. And a lot of times people talk about God, this, that, and the third and stuff. People want the blessings, but when it's time to really, you know, really them heaven blessings, talking about them blessings that's gonna last for 10 years, 5 years, you know what I mean? Put work in with God, truly. God is first, God is real, always and forever, you know. Love, light, peace, and joy. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, justice for all. God is in control. This is happening, this has happened to me, you know. It has happened to me, and we can't never play games with God. We can't never, and when I mean that, I'm gonna break it down. God say break it down for when you play games with God. Remember, God created man and woman, so it's like God see it. God gonna know it. You know what I mean? He gonna see it, and he gonna let you. He gonna let you in. But just know, God turn water into wine. So yeah, that's what the play is, and I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve to be treated, um, with disrespect at all. I wouldn't hurt a fly at all. I'm a sweet, kind person, but just don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody got their sides to them. Rich people, famous people, everybody got their sides. People, you know what I'm saying? We human. So we feel all day long. Emotions change, feelings change, but not about my kids. It's up there. If God is for you, who can be against you? Nobody at all. So fear no one. Fear God. Because God has all power in his hands. And he showed me when March the 15th, 2025, that incident happened to me. I was terrified, but I heard God's voice. God was speaking to me as everything was happening to me on that day, and it was hitting cameras inside of my apartment. Um, so much only God knows. I could say so much. I could be so angry. I could curse. I can do this, that, and the third. But with God, all things are possible. With God, all emotions and feelings are healed because that's how powerful God is. So I know I haven't been live lately. I've been sitting in the hot sun trying to make sure that um I don't be sitting outside. But whatever God will is, because He is the director of Precious Diamond Surviving in the Rough. When I was standing on the highway with my holding my sign, um, I saw the lady that allowed her husband, if they're really married, the couple that kidnapped me from my biological mother and family from Key West, Florida, and brought down here to Jacksonville to be trafficked and making money off of me and stole. And these are my rights. I just really, I'm human. I go through emotions and feelings and stuff like that. But I am a high priestess. Y'all sitting with God. It's just like a powerful shield motion, just like a whoa, God is real type emotion. Like, oh, this happening, yeah. It happened to me. So yeah, it's happening. God knows best at the end of the day. I'ma just say that. He knows best because he see things and hear things that no man does at the end of the day. And this is who those people are. And I have biological family. Biological family, if you are watching, if you are listening, I need you to reach out. I need all your love and all your support. If you are watching, don't be afraid to reach out. These people bribe people riding around in nice cars with my cash, playing around with the system. That's not right, while I'm outside fighting for my life. But at the same time, you know, God is not done with me yet. And I accept my destiny from God because God is the reason why I'm moving and breathing. So it started raining. I rest today. I see the sun is out. I'm finna get ready to go out and sit in that little spot that I was sitting in. God say, go sit in that spot, daughter, and be patient. Because I don't want to be outside tomorrow. I don't deserve to be outside, sitting outside anymore. May, like I said on that, what I was saying, may God works be done on his earth. However, because God did turn water into wine. So hopefully I won't be sitting outside again tomorrow. God has been touching hearts and making a way out of no way. If this is the one and only Precious Diamond surviving the one rough across a nation, um, God is real. God is first, always and forever. Y'all know, um, whoever is watching about my three daughters' safety and security, it's a must that my kids be back with me in my care because I am right. And I just truly, sincerely trust God and let go. God have his way because God knows best. And I am the high priestess. I am who God says I am. Damage has already been done. We just never play games with God. Mm. I don't never want to play. Me personally, I don't ever want to play games with God. God just coming through, you know. And I think the sun came on too. Let me go outside. Put on my other the sun came out, y'all. I'ma still talk to y'all. I'm going outside. Looking for my card. The hotel card. Yeah. This ain't a game. This ain't a joke, boys. It's real out here. Being homeless by force ain't nothing. But I know all things are possible. When God's hands are on it. We're in it. See if the excuse me. The sun is out. Let's take a little while. The sun came in. All of this is priceless. My goodness. All of this is priceless. My goodness. My gracious, but I know God ain't done with me yet. Looking for some shades. You know what I'm saying? These shades was ain't never $1.75. I said, dang. You know what I'm saying? Hater shades, block the shades. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just blocking the. Good out here. It's hot. It feels so good outside. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Excited to meet my biological family in the years that has been passed by. Well, I need on some David Dukes. It's so hot. Mm, mm. Well, it'll make you want to go get some. Then I put on. I really want to put my phone right here. Feels so good outside. So beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to meet all the way from Key West, Florida, bro. Nobody but God. Nobody. Ugh. I almost said so just now. Look, what in the world? That is just, I just see, what in the world? Now look at this lady and her dog. So cute. Mm. Oh, he's an old dog, ain't he? Yeah. Oh. Mm, mm. Yeah, dang, it's hotter than fish grease out here. This don't make no darn sense. Lord have mercy. Whew. I'm still hanging on. I don't know what's going on right now. Cause y'all just like, dang, boy. Sun shining bright. Look at God. God finna make a way. All last night. Both of them windows rolled down. Driver's door open. There's no